It was a rainy Wednesday afternoon when I got a text from my ex-wife that said, "Can we meet? I think we need to talk." We had been separated for a little over a month, and I wasn't sure I wanted to go, but curiosity and maybe a small spark of hope won. I arrived at her apartment at 3:30 p.m., and the first thing I noticed was how fresh it smelled, like lavender and coffee. She had cleaned every surface, moved furniture, and even organized the living room in a way that felt intentional. She handed me a steaming mug of coffee with a small note tucked underneath that read, "For clarity, not manipulation." She sat across from me, her hands folded tightly in her lap, her eyes red, not from anger, but from vulnerability, from fear, from regret. "I've been doing a lot of thinking," she said quietly. "I've been going to therapy 3 times a week. I needed to understand why I shut down, why I built walls instead of bridges. I can't promise perfection, but I can promise to try differently, to fight for us properly." She looked at me, her eyes pleading. "If you need space, I'll give it. If you want to see other people, I can handle it. But nothing outside of us will make me happier than fixing what we had." Hearing her say that changed something inside me. Not because she was giving me freedom or bending to my will, but because she had taken responsibility and done the hard work before I even spoke. I said finally, "I don't want shortcuts. I don't want compromises that leave us broken. But if we do this, we do it right." Tears formed in her eyes, and for the first time in weeks, I felt the old warmth, the connection that had pulled us together all those years ago. We spent the next hour talking, really talking, about fears, mistakes, and what we wanted from the future. She booked a couples counselor recommended by her therapist, someone experienced with crisis intervention, and we agreed on Tuesday at 5 p.m. for our first session. As I left, the rain had stopped and the air felt lighter. My phone buzzed with a message from her. "Thank you for not giving up on us." I stared at it for a long moment, and for the first time in weeks, I smiled. Maybe, just maybe, some things are worth fighting for the right way.